Hi, this is Natalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands, and we are entering the second week of the collaboration. It's a collaboration hosted by Teri and myself. Teri's from Sweet Pea Papers, and I'm from LineDotArrow, and it's called Teri's Crafty Christmas. The hashtag is hashtag Teri's Crafty Christmas. We have a lot of collaborators, a lot of videos. We have 5 Facebook groups joining in, so they will host the challenges, which means you can post over there in the Facebook groups, and there will be 5 drawings at the end of the challenges, at the end of the collaboration. And the Facebook groups are Sweet Pea Papers, LineDotArrow, Junk Journal Tutorials and More, Junk Journal and Papercrafts, and Two Sister Jam. There is a lot of info about this. There is a LinkTree link that is called Teri's Crafty Christmas. If you click on that, you find Teri's links, you find mine links, you find the Facebook group links that are hosting the challenges, and you also find the calendar with all the collaborators' channels or Instagram or Facebook page accounts on it, and you can click on them and follow them. Please subscribe, like, comment on their projects. That would mean a lot to them. We really want them to be supported throughout the whole month of December and preferably also after. The challenge papers are Blue Christmas and The Magic of Christmas, 25 or 26 pages. So if you have these and you create something for the challenge or something completely different, but you use the hashtag in your post, hashtag Teri's Crafty Christmas, your post will count as 2 entries, so your name will be in the name picker wheel twice. Besides the challenge papers, we also have free challenge papers that are only available in the LineDotArrow Facebook group, so only over there for free. If you do want to have access to these, but you're not on Facebook, or you don't want to be a member and don't want to play with the challenges, but just use these, they are also on my Ko-Fi for a small fee, and they are for a really small fee. This is the first week challenge we made a shaker tag, and this is just a promo sheet, but these were the pages that you would receive with a lot of fuzzy cut items, tags. I added tags with numbers 1 to 8, so you could create a December daily tag, every day a new tag. And this is the shaker card I created. There's a video on the first week challenge. It's also linked in that link tree that I told you. The LinkTree Teri's Crafty Christmas. My video is on there too, because that was the first video I did on the 1st of December for the first week challenge. I did create this one off camera. That's a different one, and I thought this would be nice because you can tuck something over or over here behind. I didn't do a video on it. If you want to see the video on how I made this has 3 elements that shake. Well, let me know in the comment and I will try to make one on camera. I wanted to make one on camera, but yeah, there was some issues this week. I had a little car accident, and I'm just going to tell you really short that basically I was driving home from work and I have to go to the area where there's not enough light because, well, we call it a polder, and you go to the narrow roads that also go over dikes. The dikes in the Netherlands, you know, the dikes. And there was a car in the opposite direction from me that was in the middle of the road, well, over the middle of the road actually, with big lights on. So I was blindsided by the lights, and I had to move to the right to, well, avoid a crash frontal. And I went over into the grass, and then I looked and I saw the dike going downwards because there's a it's going downhill for like 5 meters, but it's not like you can actually drive on there with the car because it's very narrow. And I was so scared that I would drop down and roll over. So I quickly, well, I just turned my steering wheel to the left, and I managed to get back on the road. Also managed to not hit anything or anyone. And the weird thing was everybody was driving away from me, like it never happened. So at the end I stopped. I was shaking because I really thought I was going to land over the dike. And there is a house below, and well, I don't know where I would have landed, but it wasn't a pretty thing, and I'm not sure if I would be here still if I did. So I was very happy. I had nothing. I was just shaking, and I was really shaky. So I was a little crying because, well, it just happened. And I really wanted to call my husband, but I know when I start telling about what happened, when I'm feeling that way, it's going to make me more anxious. So I thought, well, no, don't call. Just wait, check your dashboard to see if any lights turns on that there's something wrong with your car, because the engine was still running. And after a minute or 5, 6, I thought, okay, no lights are going on. So I started to drive real slow because I was really scared, and it's really dark over there, and exactly where I had the, well, almost accident. Well, I did have an accident, but it's a very dangerous spot. So I drove very slowly, and after a minute or 10, I thought, okay, there's no light switching on, no alarm signal, no thing that's something with my tires, with my engine, because I have a car that if there's something wrong, one light pops on and you have the manual and you can see what is wrong. So then I proceed my way. I drove home, not too fast because, well, I still was a little bit shaky. Arrived home, went inside, told my husband what happened because I was really shaky, but he didn't really heard what I was saying because he only thought, oh, I have to unload the car and check the car. Went back to the car and he shined with the light and the oil was dripping out of the car. So I apparently hit something underneath the car, which means if the oil is gone, you can't drive, because when you start the engine, your engine is going to be messed up. So we had to call, we call it the Wegenwacht. I'm not sure how it's called, but it's like a... they help you when you have things with your car. They say, no, it's not this. It's an accident. It's damage. You have to call your insurance. I called the insurance. No, it's just bad luck. You have to call the Wegenwacht. So they kept me going back and forth. But I explained for the second time at this insurance company. I said, well, I don't think it's bad luck because I actually have damage because I had to avoid an accident, a frontal collapse, and my car was damaged while doing that. So they picked up my car. Now I don't have a car. I'm not sure if they will able to fix it. I'm not sure if the insurance will even pay for it, because if the repair is higher than the value of the car, they will not repair it. So yeah, I don't have a car to go to work. That's the main issue. But I thought it was going to be a quick story. But what I couldn't make a video. That was what I was saying. I was planning to do a video on Wednesday evening to make the shaker card for you, and I didn't. The next day I only slept for 3 hours because I had visions of driving there again and dropping down. So I had to go to work. My husband was able to bring me and I could drive home with a colleague, so that was good. But I didn't sleep, so I was extremely tired. And yesterday I had a day off, luckily, but I had to arrange all the things for the car, so I couldn't film. Today I made the second week challenge papers, but I just want to explain why I did not have any video and why I'm running a little bit late today with these. I have 11 pages for you, and of course there will be pages that has 2 pages on one. So basically you have like 9 pages, different designs. But I'm quickly going to show you the papers. And this is one of the sheets. And of course I have like red and blue toned. I have this one. I really like the blue and the brown in this one. And again, I added tags. I have to do it like this, sorry. With numbers, and these go from 9 till 15. And you already had 8 in the other set, so you have enough to go halfway to December. Different tags, red and blue. These are neutral. So we have these. Then I have a set of angel wings, also a little bit, it's not red, but it can go very well with the red kit, neutral and blue toned. And then I have a large tag with an angel, a window, small angel, some labels for you. This one is blue. More tags. Angel circles. And you can use a circle, but you can also fuzzy cut the angels. So that's an option too. Then I have a red toned tag with an angel, a window, some bits and bobs, and a small angel. And I also have these in a smaller version and these in a smaller version. And maybe you're already guessing what we are going to create, but we are going to create angel tags. I really wanted to do that. So let me quickly clean my desk, cut out some elements, and then you will see me back. So I didn't cut out all the elements yet, because I don't know how far I'm going to come with creating a tag. I did some inking. I backed all of it with a backing paper that is just from my paper pad. And let me see, I have these. And I have the wings, and I want to cut off these wings because I want to add other wings. So I'm just going to cut off these wings. Like so. Going to ink. And I'm going to give her new wings. Need to cut these in half. And I also want to add a little blue on her. Just ink a little so she has blue over here too. And I have these, and I want to add blue on these too. And I already inked with the brown ink. I used ground espresso. I'm not sure if I have the same. Yeah, this one is over here. Yeah. So you can basically color this in any color you want. So we have these. The idea I had was so we have this one. I go this way, I think they are. But I want to add another layer. Not the pink ones. Maybe these, the darker blues. It's going to be something like this, but I also want to add something else. And for this one, it's just going to be a small tag. I want to add maybe these. I really like these, by the way. I'm not certain I want to leave the other ones on. Okay, maybe it's a little too big. To check. Can also add these on here. And the blue ones on here. But I also think I'm going to cut off the original wings. I'm sorry. Oh, it's blue. I thought it was brown. Okay, well, let's give her some blue too. I messed up this one a little, but it's okay. I'm going to ink this like so, and I had there's some glue on it by accident. Let me first finish the small one. Maybe that's easier to do, because I'm also going to ink the back side of the wings. Like so. Okay, let me see. First I'm going to glue the wings onto the angel before I put it on the tag. So now she has, or he, I'm not sure if it's he or she, new wings. And I also need to do some more inking on the edges. Because it's still a little bit white. Let me get a marker, because I really don't like this. feet is going to be seen on the other side, so I have to ink that one too. It's going to be like so. And I also need to ink on here. I'm not sure if I'm going to merge this onto a bigger tag or not, but for now I'm just doing this. But maybe I will change it. So this is a very simple one. And well, let me first do the other one. So I want to use this underneath the wings, like so. And then there's going to be another layer in between. And what I already did, because I forgot to turn on the camera, is I cut out this one. Or this one. No, this is this one. So I cut out this one and I flipped it over to the other half of the doily, and I sort of mimicked what I already cut. So this is going to be on the outside. And I did the same with these. Just have to make sure there are no open pieces. Maybe it's going to be like this. I don't know. Let me check how I did it. I'm so sorry, I forgot to put on the camera, but it's going to be layered something like this onto this. But before I do that, I want to sew over this one. I'm also not certain if I want to ink and how this is going to hold on the tag when it's sticking out. So maybe just first do a little inking. Like so. I can add these. Here. I probably should cut off some of the excess doily, but that's okay. I'm going to do the same with this one. Yeah, definitely need to cut off. Also need to ink a little bit on here. Of course, there's glue on my sheet now because of the doily. So let me fold this in half. I can do the inking over here. And I need to cut this off too. Okay. So we sort of have this now. I think I also need to add brown ink on the wings on the doily pieces. Not sure if it will show up. No, not really. But okay. So maybe I need to glue this on, like so. After I've sewn over the tags, I'm not going to do that now. Definitely need to make these brown. Oh, what am I doing? No wonder it's not getting brown. I'm adding more blue because I used the wrong thingy. Well, you can tell I'm not really... I'm not as sharp as I usually am. Let me try and add more brown with the right tool this time. I'm still debating if I need to cut off this, and I'm going to cut it off. Yeah. I think that's better. I think it was like this. And we have these going on top. Obviously they look weird, so we have to do some cutting, I think. So I'm going to cut a little bit more definition into these. Glue this one on too. It's going to be like so. Going to be layered. I'm not sure if I'm going to add like the tape that is going to make it more raised. I'm not sure. I don't think I want that. I'm going to fold these like so. So these can go a little like this. And then I had to decide where it's going to be. Okay, first let me do some sewing, because now I think it looks like sort of a mess. And after the sewing I can glue on the final pieces. I do want to add an island in here, but I do think I want to add it to another tag. Or maybe I want to add it to a little card. Like so. Just create a little card. That's cute too. What am I going to do? I'm going to stamp. With my Christmas stamp. Stamp on here. Oh, it's nice. Just need to clean my desk a little because it's really dirty and wet now. Okay, I need to let this dry. I want to add this on here, but I'm just saying I need to let it dry. But I also want to do a little sewing on here. So first let this dry over here, and then I'm going to do sewing on the other tag. Then you will see me back. I did some sewing on the tag, and I also sewn over these wings. To give them a little bit more definition, and I kind of want to keep the threads at the end. Well, I'm going to try. It's not really something I usually are able to do, because I always want to cut off every string that is sticking out. But I'm going to give it a go to give it a little bit more shabby look, or not sure how to pronounce that, but like it's more worn out. Needs to be a little bit shorter. I didn't sew over the smaller set of wings because I thought that would be a little bit too much. Just debating where I want to glue the wings. First, let me position these. I have a feeling I have them upside down now, but yeah. No, I don't. No, it's not going to stick. Maybe I need to use Fabric for this. I'm not sure. Well, I am going to sew a little. I am going to sew over here to attach the wings to the angel. So I sewn on the wings with a very small zigzag over here. I did the folding again. I'm not sure if I want to ink this. Well, yeah, I do. And I also need to attach these sort of thinking to sew these too, but I'm not certain. This needs to be a little bit smaller. Let's see how we can. I think I can sew these over here. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe I need to position them like so. Turn them inwards just a little. But obviously you don't need to do 2 sets of wings. You can just do 1. I'm just, well, doing a lot, I think. Yeah. I think I have them upside down also. Okay, maybe I can twist them. Yeah, I have them upside down. Okay. I really think I need to sew these. Or use my fabric tack. That's an option too. But I think I will go for the sewing. I just do a little straight stitch on here, or I'm going to do like, you don't see the other stitching by the way. I need to make them a little bit more like so. Okay, let me do, it's a very wide one. Wow, I really like this. I'm going to do some stitching, mimic the same way I did on the other wings. So I sewn over the wings. Need to cut a little bit of the thread because it's a little bit too much. I'm not going to do a lot on here. Maybe I want to add some music paper. And add one of the labels that are in the challenge papers. Where is the other one? I think I will do Angel. Yeah. Okay, let me see where I'm going to position the angel. I think I will put this over here. And I need to use my fabric tack, I think, to glue down the actual angel on the tag. So this is how she looks on the back side. A mess. And I'm just going to add fabric tack to glue her down. Okay, I think it's a little bit clogged. Okay, let's see if I can glue her down on the tag. So we have one finished. Yay! I'm just going to add a little glue over here too. To put an eyelet in. Where are the eyelets? Oh, over here. Just going to cut a little bit from the strings because it's a little bit too much for me. And I also want to add a little lace. Sorry, that's my computer. I think I'm going for this color. Just let me switch off the sound. I forgot to do that. And I also want to do something on the back side because I don't like the back side as it is now. Okay, I need to do a better job with setting the eyelet. Yeah, this is better. I have to say, it didn't quite turn out as I thought it would be, as I had in my mind when I started to make the challenge papers. But I do like it. It's a little bit long. Why did I cut a long piece? I don't know why. It's still long, but okay, this is tag number 1. I have number 2 over here. It was drying. I want to do some sewing, like a frame, and I'm also going to ink this. If it shows up, otherwise I just do this. Also want to add a little bit of the blue. You can also ink on the inside. I'm not going to do that now because otherwise I will be busy forever and forever. I'm still debating if I'm not going to add wings behind the window. I think that would be nice, if I'm honest. What do you think? You can't tell. I can't hear what you say, so I'm going to do it. Let me see which one. I think these are the ones. Ink on the inside. It's no use in that. No use in that at all. Because you will not see it. I'm going to do this. I like this. Let me glue down the wings. I have a feeling no, it's the same. It's the same one. I thought it was a different wing, but it's not. I also want to add a little lace over here. To give it something extra. Yes. Not sure if I need to put it on the top too. Yes. And I also want to add a label, but I'm sure I want to use this one. It's so funny, when I start I always think I'm just going to create one thing because that's enough. And then I end up with more projects, which is okay, to be honest. Okay. I don't like that there is a spot. Oh, I can do this. Didn't glue on the wings, so I can glue it underneath the wings. Going to be like so. Lucky me. Yeah. So I'm going to sew. Over here, also around the borders. I'm not going to sew over this, but I'm going to attach this on here, like so. I sewn over the card. What I did, I'm just going to show you, this is really dirty. I stitch around the frame like so with a zigzag stitch, and I stitch around the card with a straight stitch. And I want to glue this on, I think like so. I thought like so, but then the leg is off the card. So maybe like this. Yeah. it like this. And yeah, I like what I created. I'm happy with the result, but you can give it a go. You can make it as difficult or easy as you want. I think easy peasy crafting is nice too. But there are many options, and you can also use the elements to create your December daily tag. You can also use this as a December daily element. You see, I'm so weird with the threads. It's really an obsession. I think it needs an eyelet because, well, if I don't put an eyelet in, it's not something I created, I think. It's not done, not finished if I don't put it in. I think I want, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I dropped the glue. I don't know where I want the eyelets. Maybe over here. Yeah. It's not perfectly lined up, which I don't like. I'm going to put 3 in, and then I'm done. Then I'm really done. And today's projects are finished. I'm so sorry about the messy video. I'm not really myself since the car thing. Especially focusing is hard, but yeah, I will be better soon. Okay, now this one is popping out. Yeah, this is really it. Let me clean my desk a little and then I will show you the end result. So I would show you the end result, but what I want to do, I forgot to do that. I'm going to do that real quick. Let me get my thingy and my ink. I want to add a stencil over here, like so. Because I think the back side is not pretty. It's a bit dull. I have to get used to this brush. I'm so sorry. It might look terrible. Oh, it looks nice. It's a new brush and it goes in like this. I don't know the brand's name. If you are interested, I can search the name, but I bought it in a Dutch store, so I'm not sure it will be available in every store. But this is what we created today. This one, the little card with a little angel and a tag also with the angel. And I really like the end result. I don't like that there's a thread over here and here and here. But yeah, not sure if you can see, but the threads are sticking out. And this is the back side. I do believe these are a bit long. Yeah. So yeah, this is what I created today from the free challenge papers. And I hope you will join in. You can find these in the LineDotArrow Facebook group. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you are going to create. You can create something different too, or you can do more of the red toned things. You can also use these, and you can make these, you can turn these into little paper dangles. That's an option too. Or you can cut out around the actual angel and ditch the frame and do something different with it. So yeah, this is it for today. I hope you liked the video. I'm so sorry it's a little bit messy video, but I'm all over the place. But I will be okay very soon. It's not the end of the world for me. It's just a thing that we will get past this. It's at the end it's just a car. My main concern is that I have issues getting to work. That is my main concern. Over here, I don't need a car. I can walk. I can go by bike. So, but yeah, I hope you liked the video. And if you do, maybe you want to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, maybe you want to subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos, especially during the challenges, which is almost every month. And this is the second week, and next week we have the third week, and the fourth week is to finish all the projects. Again, these are only for free in LineDotArrow Facebook group. You can enter in all the 5 groups. And if you don't want to be in a Facebook group yet, you want to have these, you can find these also on my Ko-Fi for a very small fee. And these are the 5 Facebook groups that are hosting the challenges. And again, this is the hashtag we are working with. Hashtag Teri's Crafty Christmas. So, yeah, I have to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay creative, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye-bye. Bye.